every game's big, 2 more this week on the road. What's going to be the key to coming out with 2 road victories?
Coach always tells us on the road we can't really turn the ball over. And so I'd say taking care of the ball and just bringing our defensive intensity with us on the road. So just playing really good defense.
What are you seeing out of ASU and their defense?
To be honest, I haven't watched a lot, but we're going to start film today. I know they're really disruptive defensively, and they play a lot of guys, so they're always fresh. They're playing really hard. So I just know they're a really good team. They always play hard when we go out there, and I know they'll be ready for us.
Historically, they've been really good at drive and kick to open shooters. What's the best way to defend that?
I guess just staying in front of your man, but having help and moving it and just being in the right places defensively.
Playing in that Colorado game where you guys aren't hitting shots, but you guys are playing great on defense, is it fun to play in a game like that, or is it stressful to play in a game like that where you're not hitting any shots, but you're still kind of staying in the game?
I'd say it was just a tough one. Like, it felt like it was a lid on the rim. But of course, you don't want games like that. You want every shot to go in. So I would prefer not to have a game like that where we don't rely on our defense. But we weren't making shots, so we locked in on the defensive end, and we pulled out a victory. Because I heard we missed like our first
14 threes, I think.
Yeah, some type of crazy stat coming in the second half, and then we finally hit one. But I was happy we could pull it out.
Does that make it more satisfying at the end when you see, we won by 14, having still kind of shot like that most of the game?
Yeah, when you can pull out a win like that, you're just thankful because obviously, like you said, shots weren't going in. We had to pick it up defensively. But of course, I'd much rather have a blowout. But a win is a win.
What's your favorite thing about playing with Adem?
The pressure he puts on the basket in the roll. Coming off the screen, if the big man helps up, then I'm throwing it to the basket. If the big man stays back and plays it down, it kind of opens it up for me. So, and just also his intensity, like his motor, just to block a shot, run down the court. I don't know how many times he's done that this season, blocked the shot and ran down the court for a lob or just outran his man. So I'd say just his drive, it carries through the whole team and, brings energy to everybody.
Is he just about as fast as the guards? He's got such a good motor.
I'd say he might be faster. He got long legs, so I don't know.
When he makes a big defensive play, do you feel like extra incentive to reward him on the other end?
Sometimes. I guess it's just play to play.
Right.
If he blocks a shot and he runs all the way down the court, you gotta give it to the big fella. But kind of just reading the game, whatever's open.
He's just kind of like a happy, positive guy. Is that fun to be around?
Yeah, of course. You don't want to be around negativity, but he's a young guy. He brings a lot to our team, and the sky's the limit for him.
Are you guys excited to play in McKale Center? I know you said before the season it's one of your favorite places to play.
Yeah.
Fun, hostile environment.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
We're excited.
But coming off a game like Colorado, this point in the season, you're not quite at much yet. Does that maybe help revitalize the team and maybe guard against complacency when you pull out a win like that?
Yeah, it just really shows us that, when shots aren't going in, we can still tough out a game with our defense. Of course, Colorado's a great team. All credit to them, but shots weren't going and we figured out a way. So we just look back on that game as, we're finding different ways to win. And we just got to build on that and keep trying to win one game at a time. We're just worried about Arizona State right now.
You guys were kind of in a similar spot last year going into this trip. What's the key to coming out with 2 wins and 2 tough places to play against 2 good teams?
Just remembering who we are, not getting too ahead of ourselves, focusing on one game at a time. First, we got Arizona State, so that's our main focus. Listen to the scout report and just play hard as we can and have fun.
What is the scouting report on them right now?
We know that they're fast. We know that they like to get up and down. They're very unpredictable. Their defense is really all over the place, so we're just going to have to be ready and take care of the ball.
You seem to have kind of refound your three-point stroke in the last couple of weeks. Mm-hmm. How much is that important against a team that has such good rim protection like ASU?
It's going to be extremely important. When teams overhelp, it's very important that we hit the skip man. on the opposite side, and usually they're wide open. So it's very important for us to be able to hit those shots and knock them down.
I know you guys have played a few road games already, but at Arizona State, it's going to be a tough, hostile environment. What do you tell the freshmen to prepare them to play, at McKill Center?
That this is what you come to college for, to play games like these. It's going to be fun, and we're very excited.
What's your favorite thing about playing with Adem?
I think his energy overall. Once he's on the court, his presence is felt, and that's on our side of the ball. That's the opponent. They feel his presence on the court, and he brings such great energy to our team. He's such a positive light, and when you have a guy like that, he just makes everybody around him better.
Have you ever seen a big man with a motor like he has?
No. This guy is incredible, man. He blocks shots, and runs down to the other floor and dunks it on people. I mean, what more can you ask for in a big? I don't think you can.
You're competing with J-Rock for steals total. Are you now going to compete with Adem for blocks total? You're up to 16. You're only 9 away.
Oh man, well I gotta get a nine away. That's still a long way to go, but yeah, I would love to compete with both of them. They're both great defenders.
You guys have the deflections somewhere where you can look at them? I know that Coach puts them on the box score, but are they like for the season totals anywhere where you can look at them?
Yeah, they're on a big old bone. We have a big old bone that we signed. We've had it for what? Since I've been here, Coach, he has a bone, and whoever has the most deflections gets to sign it, and whoever has the most at the end of the year gets to take it home. I take it home my first 2 years. I think J-Rock has it last year, and then this year's up for grabs.
What does it look like?
It's literally a big dog bone. Yeah.
Where'd you put yours to commemorate?
Well, I have one at my parents' house in Camarillo, and then I have my other one. They just recently gave it to me. It took a while to get it to me, but it's just in my room.
And that's a very literal hungry dog gets the bone.
Literally, hungry dog gets the bone.
Where does he get the bone? Is it Petco or custom made?
I think they got it on Amazon. They just ordered it. Yeah, they had a smaller one at the beginning of the year. Then they were like, guys, this is like way too small. And then Jam, our manager, he got us a like huge one. It's the biggest one I've seen.
So you guys sign it like after the game, whoever
Yeah.
has the most?
Yeah, you sign it.
Okay. And then at the end of the year, you count up who has the most signatures?
Whoever has the most signature gets to take it home.
So who's leading right now?
I think it's J-Rock right now. I don't know how far I am behind, but I know I'm in second. So
And where does the bone stay during the season? In the locker room? Or
I think it just stays with Jam. He just has it, brings it in. I think it's just in a bag somewhere. I don't really know.
How important is it to have just little things like that, internal things that you guys can use as motivation, especially during the long course of the season, considering, it's not quite March yet, you're still not out of January.
Yeah, I think it's just you have to find excuses to want to play your hardest, and I think wanting to get the bone, wanting to sign the bone after a game is just another excuse on why you need to play hard and why you need to do this and why you need to do that, and you just try to find things to play for throughout the season, and I think that's one of those things that adds to it.
so have you got to sign the bone yet?
Nah, unfortunately, we have Jalen Clark and Jaime Jaquez on the team. So
Is that a goal of yours?
Oh, for sure. I can't wait to sign the bone. I mean, it'll be an honor. It'll be an honor with the names that are on that bone. So yeah, for sure.
Did you take off your brace in one game and then put it back on, or am I just imagining things?
Nah, so I usually warm up without my brace on, and then
Okay.
when I go back to the bench, I usually put it on when they
Okay.
tell me I have to. So yeah, I've played every game with the brace on so
Do
far.
you feel like you're getting close to not needing anymore?
Oh yeah, super close. Hopefully this next road trip I can take it off. We'll see what the doc says, but yeah, really close.
Do they need to have a bone for most minutes without a turnover?
Man, I mean, I just try to take care of the ball. I mean, coach is big on taking care of the ball, no turnovers. So I mean, if I ain't got no turnovers, then maybe.
What's your favorite thing about playing with Adem? He's such a positive guy. He's got such a motor that's amazing for a guy that size. What do you love the most about playing with him?
I mean, the energy he brings on the court. He's always talking so loud. He makes big energy plays. He's such a smart player, makes the right reads, selfless player. So it's like you just love playing with guys like that. And Adem Boner is definitely one of those guys.
Coaches talk about your post-entry feeds being the best on the team. Is that something just that kind of your natural passing ability that you've kind of worked on throughout your career, or is it something that you specifically had to hone and focus on in practice?
So yeah, I mean, growing up, I've been blessed to play with really talented bigs, and I've been practicing post entries my whole life. So I guess it just comes really natural to me. So yeah.
Can you talk about the play where you got Adem the ball at the end of the Washington State game? How that kind of developed?
Yeah, I mean, Tyger got a really great deflection. We needed to stop down the stretch. The ball came my side. I was dribbling. I seen Adem ahead. There was one guy, he kind of stopped, kind of pressed up, and usually when they do that, throw it over the top. Adem was right there, took his time, finished the ball. It was a good play.
Coach has said he's wanted you to be even more aggressive offensively. What is that kind of specifics of that? What does he want you to do a little bit more of?
I mean, he knows that I'm really a selfless player and I'm looking to pass the ball. And coming back from injury, I'm just really trying to find ways to impact the team and help the team win. So every day by day, I'm just trying to get better at different aspects of the game. And coach needs me to score more. I'm working on that every day in practice.
You guys have a nickname for the bone? Is it the deflections bone, or what do you call it?
I mean, really, it's just the bone. Like, it has its own name, has its own meaning. It's gotten a lot bigger than in the past, so we got a different type of bone. But yeah, it's just the bone.